Open bended knee fracture version 2. This technique is applied in stabilizing a knee fracture in open bended form for victims with large body frames. It involves two rescuers, the second rescuer to assist in stabilizing the injured limb, and the first rescuer to apply the dressing, the bandages, and the splints. There is a need for dressing, 4 cravats consisting 2 semi-broad, and 2 narrow cravats, and 2 padded splints. Step 1. Prepare all the needed materials. Step 2. Check for pulse, motor reflex, and sensation. Step 3. The second rescuer applies manual stabilization. Step 4. Apply and secure pressure dressing on the fractured knee. Step 5. Tie 2 ends of semi-broad cravats using a square knot. Step 6. Apply bandage horizontally with the knot near the folds of the knee. Step 7. Wrap around with both ends meeting at the back of the knee. Step 8. Crisscross twice, leaving one end inward and the other outward. Step 9. Using one end, wrap the leg. Step 10. Using the other end, wrap the thigh. Step 11. Pull 2 ends together and make a square knot. Insert loose ends. Step 12. Measure and choose appropriately sized splints to be used. Step 13. Bind 2 pairs of narrow cravats at the ends using a square knot 1 pair at a time. Step 14. Insert together the 2 pairs of narrow cravats underneath the knee with the knot positioned directly under the folds of the knees. Step 15. Position the 2 splints on both sides of the legs, one on the outer side and one on the inner side, with each end of the narrow cravats hanging on each side of the splints. Step 16. The second rescuer assists in securing the splints. Step 17. Gently pull the ends of the first pair of cravat. Step 18. One pair of narrow cravats tied together is wrapped underneath the knee and behind the splint until it crosses and overlaps. Step 19. Both ends run towards the leg over the splint until they meet and crisscross. Step 20. Run the bandages under the splint until they meet and crisscross. Step 21. Pull ends gently and make a square knot on side of the outer splint. Insert loose ends. Step 22. Gently pull the ends of the second pair of cravat. Step 23. The second pair of narrow cravats tied together is wrapped underneath the knee and behind the splint until it crosses and overlaps. Step 24. Both ends run towards the thigh over the splint until they meet and crisscross. Step 25. Run the bandages under the splint until they meet and crisscross. Step 26. Pull ends gently and make a square knot on side of the outer splint. Insert loose ends. Step 27. Check for pulse, motor reflexes, and sensation. You have just seen the 27 steps in stabilizing a knee fracture in open bended form version 2.